Well, today we have arrived at part 3, and I'd like to talk about timetable. As you remember, in part 1 we were talking about different aspects of goal setting, and with our SMART goal, so the T was time frame. So let's break that down. So there's 2 aspects to that. We have a short term and a long-term perspective of our goal. So we always need to start with the short term. And it's very important that we think about of our commitment. How strong is your commitment to achieving your goal? What's your level? Feel inside and see how excited you get. Give yourself in a range between 1 and 10. Where does it sit? Are you 5? Are you 6? This will really determine how you're going to work and focus on your goals. And it's important that you have a minimum of 8. If you're lower than an 8, you may have to revisit your goal, your specific goal, into how does it look for you? How does it feel for you? And most importantly, is it really the goal that you want to achieve? Have you set the right goal? How much do you want it? And how important is that to you? So really spend some time here to find out where you sit. Then the next one is very important, as everything is what sort of barriers may be coming along the way. What could stop you from proceeding in getting your goal done? There can be so many things. It could be family, it could be knowledge, it could be skills, it could be even people around you that could be envious. And the way they're talking with you, that might just take all the wind out of your sails. So here we come back to your commitment, to your excitement. What's the level of excitement that you can actually withstand those barriers, that they will come along, and you know that. So it's important to be aware of those barriers, so when they do happen, when things happen, that you can deal with it. You have prepared yourself. You have sorted out a way how to overcome, how to get through those barriers. So this is really in a short term, that as we get started, that we know what we're up to. Have we got ourselves equipped? Have we got the skills? Have we got the support system around us? Is your family, your partner with you on this goal? And then we can now start looking into long term. We now need to sort of more plan ahead. And what we need here is really map out your action steps. Action steps. What steps do you have to set in place to get you going? So this is really your brainstorming area, where you really map out exactly which steps you have to do. And when you do this brainstorming, the best way is actually to do it and ask yourself different questions. And the most important one is really, a question that I always like to ask my clients is, if money and time do not matter, what would it be you ought to do? What steps would you just do? And that's very important. Let your mind run free. Don't think of external factors. Just jot them down. Even if they look ridiculous to you, don't worry about it, because you can always scratch it out if it's not achievable. But just let your mind free and don't confine it into things that could happen. So this is very important. Make as long a list as you can with all the steps that you need to do and set into place. Once you've got that in place, that's where we come back into the plan, the time. When do you want to do it? So you really set out a plan, look at each of the action steps and put them in order. In terms of when and where do you start, which steps need to be set in place first and which one will follow. And then the best way of doing that is not just writing it down. First I do this, second I do that, third I do that. This is great. Then you go back to your plan and you set yourself exactly when you're going to do it. When are you going to start it? How long will it take? Step 1, I'll start on Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning. How long will the first step take me to get it done? It may take the whole week because you have only certain amount of time. You might have been able to free up 1 hour a day to pursue your goal. So you can calculate step 1, I'll start on Monday and I'll get that done by Friday. It takes me 5 hours. So you put that in. Step 2, when do I get started? The following Monday. How long will that take? Maybe you got that done in 1 hour. It might just be a quick research that you have to do, or an enrollment in a course, or maybe talking to a friend to get some advice. So that might just take one day. So just keep going like this. So this is really your long-term projection of all your steps that you need to put in place to get your goal done. So I hope that will help you just get that a bit together for yourself. And I look forward to part 4.